Welcome to our video tutorial for how to remove responsive features from the JoomlaXTC Templates. This tutorial is going to show you how to remove the responsive features from our older responsive templates. Most of the new templates from 2014 and halfway through 2013, we included an option to turn responsive on or off. As we repackage these templates, we go ahead and update it. With any updates, we update it with this feature because it's a very requested feature. So the first thing you want to do is go to your website and go to the back end of Joomla, go to the template manager, go to templates and go to grid, and check and see if there's an option to turn responsive on or off. If that's missing, then this tutorial is what you're going to need to do to make it non-responsive. So right now we're looking at our motif template, which does not have the responsive on or off feature, so it is still responsive. So right now we're going to go ahead and go to our editor program. For this tutorial, I'm using Dreamweaver to edit files. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the template folder here, and we're going to go over here and find the motif template, and now we're going to go down here to the layouts and we're going to go to the layout PHP. In the layout PHP, you're going to see the call here for the Bootstrap. Here is the call for the Bootstrap Responsive Min CSS. So what we want to do with that is comment it out. And as you see, I've commented that we're commenting it out, and now it's commented out. So now we're not calling the Bootstrap responsive. That's the first step. The next step is we want to open the CSS folder inside of our template folder. And we want to go to the CSS3 effects CSS. And the CSS3 effects is where we add all the custom CSS3 stuff and our responsive breakpoints. So here at the responsive breakpoints, in this template it's at line 14. It might be further down in the template you're using. So let's go ahead and take this and let's go ahead and comment all of this out. Now we're commenting stuff out here because we do not want to delete it, just in case we want to bring it back at some point. But if you're never going to bring it back, then you can just go ahead and delete it. Now you see we've got our close there. So now we have all of this commented out. So let's go ahead and upload our CSS3 effects CSS with the breakpoints commented out. And now for our final step, we're going to open up the grid CSS. And I've already included this here, but this is what you want to include. You want to include body. You want it to be the max width, 1920 pixels, min width, and you want to do this PHP echo, $params, wrapper width, px. That's calling in the minimum width being the wrapper width that's set inside of the template manager. And the max width is the 1920. And we want to do the same with the header wrap. We want to do max width 1920, then have a min width, and we want to go ahead and we want to echo out the wrapper width in pixels. So like say you're looking at motif, you're just going to see this like this, and then you just put in right at the top or anywhere there in the top, you put that in, and then we'll upload the grid CSS. And now let's go ahead and view our site. And we will refresh. And now we can go ahead and pull the site in for responsive and see it is no longer responsive. And that's basically how you would go ahead and pull out the responsive features from our responsive templates that don't have that built into them. I hope this has helped you to make your site the way you want it, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.